everybody, and we are logging on to episode 183 of the podcast. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I am your host, Frank McKnight, joined by my other host, Luke Gans. Thank you for being here, buddy.
What's up? How we doing, everybody?
Yeah, we're all doing pretty good. The Halloween season's coming. We just had a Halloween party, which was a grand success.
Yeah.
And yeah, let the horror fest continue. I'm supposed to be going this weekend to either Fright Fest or this place called like Oasis Island of Terror in Robbinsville.
Never heard of Oasis Island of Terror.
Right? Like it did sound very interesting. Chorman suggested it. Cool. He said it's a pretty scary spot and he's been there before. So getting into the festive season.
Getting into the swing of things with the yeah, there you go with the holidays.
Yes, exactly.
That's how we do it.
Otherwise, for you guys, our topic tonight is the top 5 good guys turned bad. Now, these good guys could be from anything media related, TV shows. I'll say video games, even though there's no one on video games in my list, and movies as well. Books, you name it. I only bring that up because I have no idea. I know one that's probably on your list. It's probably the most obvious one.
We'll see.
Yeah, we shall see. But that is our topic for tonight. We're doing a traditional top 5 tonight. We haven't done just a traditional top 5 list in a little bit.
Yeah, in a while.
So it'll be cool to go back to form like that. First, what we're gonna do though is our movie trivia card game. And yeah, you know what? I was actually thinking about this today, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit, like a little on the spot top 5 list.
Okay.
Say we made it big with this podcast, right?
Of course, yeah.
And it would still be coming to an end and everything like that, and we wanted to do a big promotion push.
Yeah, of course.
For the end of it.
Yep.
Give me your top 3 to 5 people that you would want us to be interviewed by.
Interviewed by?
Like, whose show would we want to go on to be yep, I hope you guys tune in and everything to our show. I have my theme of people that I would want to be interviewed by.
I mean, the Rogan would obviously be a great,
he would be the only serious one that I would do.
Yeah. Besides that, it would be I'd probably just the easiest way is I'd want to be something with Barstool affiliated with Barstool. I listen to the Yak every day, which is just a daily talk show from them that's live in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
It's just funny. It's comedy. It's a good way to split up your day. It's something you could put on in the background, just listen to, and the topics are stupid and funny in a good way. So that's honestly where I'd want to be with it. But just because at the end of the day, all the other media is so, I don't want to say
kind
bland, but just everything
bland,
is
but the
so
same.
Well,
also,
it's just it's either super serious, or again, like you said, everyone's doing a similar thing, same thing. So. And that's to a degree that's a compliment. If right,
they're doing it the traditional way. What's not broken, don't fix.
What is it? The copying, mimicking is the biggest form of flattery, or something like that.
Right,
whatever
right.
It is. But yeah, that's probably where I'd lean, something like that.
If I did a promotional tour of going to people's shows, it would be the theme would be not so serious interviews, more for the fun of it. So the Barstool Sports realm, they're not really affiliated with Barstool anymore, but Sunday Conversation, I would do one of those.
Would be so funny.
Yeah. Rogan for a more serious one,
definitely.
Interview conversation.
Yeah.
Eric Andre show, I would just hop on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Between Two Ferns, jump on there too.
Yep, exactly.
And I had another one in mind too and Hot Ones. I would do Hot Ones.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
So interviews like that,
definitely.
I'd be so down for.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
That's the fun stuff. And there's a reason we've mimicked a lot of that in a good way.
Yes,
with some of the stuff we've done. You know what I mean?
Taste testings, all that stuff.
Exactly.
Everything.
I think that's the kind of the best, like you said, best form of flattery is that we've copied a lot of that
for sure
in a good way to utilize on our platform. So
yeah. Random thought. I was thinking about that today. I was if I was to do a media
tour, listen,
what would I do?
That's a good one to do.
All right, I'm gonna. Well, you're going to tell me what to stop, okay? And I will draw the first card here.
Stop.
Okay. Go right here. Ready?
Yes.
I know the actor, the movie, I might have an idea of, but okay, here we go. What is the title of the film?
Driver?
You know what? I'm going to give it to you, even though you're ahead.
Is it Drive?
It's Drive.
Okay.
It's Drive.
Drive.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the name of the actor in the picture?
Ryan Gosling.
Yes. Okay. All right, number 3. What is the name of Ryan Gosling's character?
No.
No clue?
Hunt.
Okay.
John.
Oh, wow. His name is never revealed. He is only referred to as Kid or the Driver throughout the film. So you had the right idea there by Driver.
I knew it.
And then, which animal is embroidered on the back of Ryan Gosling's character's jacket? It is a scorpion. Very good, Luke. You know, at this point, we're just not keeping score. You're doing amazing. You're just doing a great job. You could go right
out
ahead.
here. I'm keeping up how I can.
Just grab a random one. Okay.
What's the title of this film?
Hard ones, man. Part of me wants to. No, we already had a card like that. Is this a layup? Is this an easy one?
It's not a layup. It's definitely not. I mean, I'll give you the opportunity that I'll give you a hint.
All right, let's go.
Yellowstone.
So a Western type of movie?
But think of the actor.
Right.
Who's the lead actor
I think,
in Yellowstone?
What's his name? He played Jonathan Kent in Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is his name?
His name is John Dutton in Yellowstone.
Well, as far as the act, yeah, that's the second question. The actor.
Yep, correct.
Oh my god! I want to say I know it's not Kurt Russell, but that's what I want to say.
Russell.
Yeah, what's his?
Do you want me to tell you the name of the movie and the actor?
Yeah, go ahead.
You're gonna be pissed. Dances with Wolves.
Oh,
and it's Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What does Kevin Costner's name the Curious Wolf visiting? Wait, what? What does Kevin Costner's character name the Curious Wolf visiting the camp? Okay, perfect.
Well, what is he visiting?
What does he name the wolf that visits their camp?
Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to get anything.
Two Socks.
Two Socks,
Who
okay.
composed the film's epic soundtrack?
It has to be probably like the most famous one. Not and it's not Zimmer. It's got to be the Star Wars guy.
It's not John Williams.
No, it's not John Williams. No, I don't know.
I wouldn't have got this either. John Barry.
No idea that name.
Oof.
Another one with no points on the board. It's been a great run with this for the past 5 episodes, I'd say, for me. Oh my god.
We're on a heater over here.
On a heater. I would like to review something real quick. The very short 4-episode series of Marvel Zombies. I don't know if you've gotten the chance to watch.
I haven't, but I've heard amazing things about it.
It is fantastic. Like, a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's
that's
what if, like, should have been a more dived in scenario.
And that's what we kind of want, you know what I mean?
That's what we wanted the whole time.
Wanted the whole time, so like I'm good with it.
The action was sick. The action was awesome. Spider-Man, I mean, the hat's amazing, by the way, the Goblin hat. Yep. But Spider-Man was so sick in it, so was the Eternal Icarus, Captain Marvel, and the crews that were together. Oh, there was a part where, like, Shang-Chi, he does get bit. You see his whole arm forming up.
I saw it on the rings go on.
The ring stops it from getting infected more. Very cool concepts to it. It was great. I think you should. It's 4 episodes, dude. Like 30 minutes each episode.
I gotta check it out. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of fun with that. Have you been watching anything or no?
No, I mean, football season kicks off, and I very much just go like full
dive
football.
Deep into that.
Yeah. Is there anything else? I mean, listen, I'm a big wrestling head, so like it's like football, wrestling's all year round, regardless, which is nice. So not really. I mean, I'm gonna be at John Cena's last MSG match in November, which is exciting. Nice. I was actually talking to Chris Hodges about it. Shout out Chris if you see this.
Hell yeah.
We were talking about it, so I think we might link up there. We were talking about buying tickets, and I think he was at SummerSlam, and I was at SummerSlam, and I know Steve was at SummerSlam too. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
My buddy Steve?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
So, yeah, we didn't even get to talk about it. Frank just had his I guess, final Halloween party is what
Definitely
we
the
can more or less
final.
call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was the final Halloween party, which was nice. But yeah, but it was I mean, it was a blast. It was good to stop.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad you were able to make it.
I was keeping it under. I was playing hard to get.
Yeah, you were, dude. I would ask him I would ask him like
Frank
every
asked me
couple
like 200
days.
times.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
In a good way. He's like, listen, I just want to know, blah blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't know. I gotta see if it fits in the schedule. And I was like, I'm gonna stop. I was like, I'm gonna stop by. But it's just like
You stayed a decent amount of time.
Yeah,
though.
no, definitely. I thought I was only gonna stop by, and then when I was there, it was later. I was like, my wife had everything situated with the dog and stuff, so I was like, all right, I can hang for a little bit longer. So,
that's good.
But dude, it's just like life. It's as you know, it's like it's so funny because you used to have so much, and again, we didn't even have time back then. We just had more time. Now we have less time, but it's like. You don't realize how like precious it is till you get older and you're like fucking like moving a schedule around. You're like, oh, well, I gotta go here, then I'll stop by here.
Because as you get older, it feels like there's less of it and it just goes by so quick.
You just have to maximize it. That's the biggest thing, right? It's like you gotta make sure you take advantage of like the whole aspect of like you can't just like let it fly by because then again it's like oh shit now it's 5 o'clock already like oh wow, and those are good on sometimes but they're not always good, you know what I mean? So so that's
I mean things are, life's getting busy now, especially with holidays coming up and everything. It's gonna become the hectic holiday season. Plus I would also say that we're in a period as far as film and TV shows like a little slow.
Yeah, it's been a little. It's slow now, and then it'll get busy in the next 2 months because it'll be, or in the next month because it'll be back to holiday releases and stuff like that, and then we'll definitely see all that kind of pop back up.
There is one show me and my mom have actually been watching, slowly but surely getting through it. The first season of Peacemaker. I'm finally watching.
Yeah, Peacemaker was great. I loved it when I watched it.
Did you finish the second season?
First. I didn't watch the second yet. No,
I haven't got into that yet.
But I've heard the second is good. I've heard the first is better, but like
same. I heard the finale of season 2 was very underwhelming, but at the same time they did
set up a big
plot point.
I saw that.
Tomorrow.
Correct. I saw that they set it up pretty well.
It's as far as setting it up pretty well, but I did hear underwhelming things about it. But I'm enjoying this first season very much. So
yeah, that's good.
It's very good, and that's what I've been watching. But all right, let's get into our main topic. Let's do our top 5 good guys turned bad. I will tell you what, I had 3 of them right off the bat.
Yeah.
My final 2 was kind of hard to like think of.
Okay.
Sort of deal. But I think I came up with some good ones here, and I'll just go with my number 5 and 4 first.
Well, I was going to say, if you don't mind, while I was making this list, funny enough, I made a reverse list as well, because I was like, you know what?
I was thinking of doing that too.
So I want to rattle mine off real quick.
Okay, I'll rattle some of my favorites off too, sure.
So my top 5 bad guys turned good, Magneto.
Very good.
Right? Apollo Creed from the Rambo movies.
Yeah, the good break.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock at Spider-Man 2.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Very nice.
Yep. And then Red Donkey from Planet of the Apes, the one that sacrifices himself in the 3rd movie, that he's the bad guy. Remember, he's the bad ape, and he's helping the humans.
Oh, yeah.
And then at the end, they're going to kill Caesar, and he shoots the guy in the head, and then he gets killed, and then that's how...
Great pull. Great pull.
Listen, we're a Planet of the Apes podcast here.
That is a great pull there.
And then my 5 is Han Solo and Jaime Lannister. Even though Jaime Lannister wasn't a good version of it.
One.
Yeah, but it was a good one because we saw what he was doing, and then it was underwhelming when he became that full good guy, if that makes sense.
Yes, but he also kind of just went right back to Cersei at the end, too.
Of course, but like that was more of a like, I think it was more just like, exactly. And then Han Solo...
That's an interesting
Han Solo. Well, Han Solo was a smuggler, a sleazeball, a bounty hunter, whatever. And then when he helped the good guys out, and he realized, oh, like the good side's the good side, and he became like a good guy to a degree. That's kind of an interesting one. Okay. Loki.
Bad guy, good. Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
Correct.
Loki.
The Grinch.
The Grinch is a great one.
Snape is my 2, and Anakin Skywalker's my 1.
Snape.
Well, Darth Vader, technically speaking. Darth Vader at the end in episode 6 when he goes back to the good side again. Correct.
Very good.
So that's my reverse version.
Yeah, if I had to name a couple right off the bat, Shadow the Hedgehog. Bad guy turned good. He's definitely one of them. Damn. Oh, I don't know. I mean, Dr. Eggman in Sonic 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you
you were definitely gonna do a Sonic one because I was thinking
Yeah.
of it and I kept pulling them up and I'm like, I think Sonic has a lot of these.
Oh yeah, they do.
Which is
Like Rouge the Bat.
Yeah,
too,
exactly,
Bad Guy
yeah.
Turned Good and everything like
Well,
that.
that's, yeah, well,
I'll
you'll
keep
think
on-
about it. Yeah.
I'll keep
Do you
thinking
have any
about
honorable
something.
mentions for the list?
No, like I said, dude. I mean, the only honorable mention I can think of is what is the bad ape's name in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? With a K. Kobo. or something?
Koba.
You know, he was a.
I mean,
good
he was a
ape at
he was a
first.
bad ape
He
in
was just
general.
treated bad.
Yes, but he
then
wasn't.
turned
He was
bad.
on the good side, then turned bad. Correct.
Correct.
Yep. Yeah.
He
So
would be my only honorable mention. He was the
That's a good one.
that I was thinking about.
my only were Harry Osborn
Mm,
and then Kylo Ren
Kylo. Yeah.
because he was a Jedi and then he went to the dark side.
Yeah.
So he's not on my top 5 because I think I have some other heavy hitters in there for the most part. But
Okay.
run it. So 5 and 4.
5 and 4. So my 5 and 4 are the two that I kind of just pulled, but I actually like my choices here. A little bit of a stretch as far as this category,
Yeah.
but we'll go for it. You're not gonna know this guy. You never. It's an anime. You never
Okay.
watched Death Note.
No, but I've heard of it.
The main character, Light Yagami, his
Yep.
name is. He is a good guy, like a geeky kid at first, an innocent guy.
Yeah.
And then he gets this power and he becomes this like delusional wannabe god
Okay.
and just killing anyone that gets in his way sort of deal.
Interesting.
Yeah. Just by writing their name in the Death
In the
Note
book. Yeah. Okay.
So he becomes crazy with this power and everything like that. The show is amazing and Light himself is actually a great character too. But he was also, this is why I say he's kind of a stretch. He kind of turned bad, like almost right at the beginning of the show.
So
like,
it's yeah,
you
but
known him as a bad guy.
yeah, exactly. You knew him as a bad guy, but it's still. I mean, that's still
Yeah.
most people. That's most people's situations. I feel like you know what I mean.
Sure.
Like that's most of these people. You probably might not know their complete backstory. You
Exactly,
know what I mean?
or their motive behind.
Yeah,
their
exactly.
true motive behind things. Sure. Okay, my number 4, Symbiote Spider-Man. When he gets the Venom suit.
Okay.
I mean, he becomes a dick at first, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. They really amplified in the Spider-Man 2 game. He's a bad motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and also, he's also the most badass, coolest looking Spider-Man suit, too,
yeah,
and
yeah.
everything like that. So, Light Yagami at number 5. My number 4, the Symbiote Spider-Man Peter Parker. All right. You go ahead.
Cool. My number 5 is I have a tie between Loki because technically speaking, you know, as a kid he was mischievous and bad,
Yeah.
but he was like a good guy kind of, and then he turns fully bad kind of a thing.
Correct. Yeah.
Is it a stretch? Somewhat.
Sure.
Then my other one, I have a tie, of course, because why not have a tie? Because it's my lists. Order 66.
So
Most of the clones.
refreshing-
So basically,
Okay.
the clones get an order from Palpatine to go from bad to good, and they all have like chips in their brain that turns them all bad.
Right. Okay.
And they have to kill all the Jedi. It's not your traditional way of like good to bad.
Sure, like the
But
arc, their
all
arc.
of because they all were like great to the Jedi. They all had like kind of like characters, and that's why the Clone Wars was so popular because like you were seeing inside like how the clones themselves were becoming like characters, right? They had their own tattoos, they had their own nicknames, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then they all turn as Order 66 is placed upon them because they have to with this chip that they have in their brain.
Yeah.
But still is a really cool feature from like going from that like good to bad.
Sure.
My number 4 is Count Dooku. So Count Dooku's in episode 2 and 3 of Star
remember him,
Wars.
yeah.
Yep. Basically a really good Tales of the Jedi episode. If you haven't watched Tales of the Jedi, that's like the Clone Wars spin-off quick series.
Yeah, is that like the same type of, or like one of the animations from Visions? Isn't that like a
no,
different
it's
type
not the Visions. It's like more Clone Wars-esque. It's not
okay.
Visions-esque.
Like Bad
It's-
Batch Clone Wars?
correct.
type
It's
of
more like that.
animation? Yeah.
And basically, it tells the story of how Count Dooku was Qui-Gon Jinn's apprentice, who dies in Episode 1.
Okay.
And basically, he was starting to see that, like, the Jedi Order was becoming very, like, political and not what they were supposed to be, which is supposed to be, like, keepers of the peace and, like, for the people.
Sure.
And they were, like, tying everything into what they were doing with, like, politics. So when Qui-Gon Jinn dies, he turns to the dark side, basically, and becomes... But he's doing it in a pretty interesting way because it's not, like, your traditional, like, I'm a bad guy because I'm a bad guy. I want
Right.
power now. He's like, I'm a bad guy because the other side's as corrupt as this side is,
Yes.
kind of a thing, you know?
Like an anarchist sort of deal.
Correct. I mean, he's
In
still
a
a bad,
sense.
still a bad guy.
I only
but
knew
you know,
him as a bad guy.
yeah,
just
no,
from the
exactly.
movie,
But
right?
I mean, I tell people all the time it's a really interesting backstory episode. It's really cool, and I mean, it's an easy, super easy and quick watch. So I always say that's a big one there for it. So
Okay. All right.
that's my 5 and 4.
So my next 3 are the ones I was like boom, boom, boom. Like
Yeah.
right off the bat, I knew. So my number 3 is Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh, okay, not even on my list.
Really?
No.
Wow. Now I mean, the topic alone, I like it because I just like that story arc, that character arc for
Until the
somebody,
end,
right?
but yeah.
Exactly. Like, I bet you the book is gonna do it so great whenever it decides to come out and whatnot.
I don't think so.
But the show did not do it great. Did it have the potential of making it become great? Absolutely. Over the course of maybe the last 2 seasons,
It
they
might-
should have
I
built
mean-
it up more. But I love like she was glorified as like the best person,
The best,
ever,
yeah,
like,
best
the
character.
promised
Well, we
queen.
spent 5-6 seasons watching her
Just
finally
watching her
rise to
travel
power.
over to
Yeah.
Westeros and
Yep.
everything. And as an audience member, I believed it.
Oh no, I
For
think we all did.
hell.
Listen,
Yeah.
we still can hold out hope that they're going to do it the way that Zach and conspiracy
Yes.
theorists have come up with. Because I mean, I think if, in my opinion, I think once the new season of House of the Dragon comes out and then Dunk and Egg comes out, I think we're going to be talking a lot more about
Yeah.
like people being very confident in wanting to do more Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And I think it also works really well because you can do a timeline where all these actors are getting older, all these actors are allowing themselves to like let time pass.
Yeah.
So now if you do a 5-year time jump and talk to a story about it where Daenerys did leave and she was resurrected by the red
Right.
witch, and she's now in the middle of nowhere kind of a thing, like
think it would
that's
be
it. That's a
really cool.
compelling story. And you could spend one whole season just reconnecting characters until the end, and then she pops up, and then you're like, bet season 2
Yes.
she comes about.
Right.
And she's the major, conflict kind of a thing.
If
Could
they
be.
if they were to do something like that, I think one of the most obvious like meetup things would be Arya and Jon. Right?
Yeah, of course. I mean-
would think they would be one of the most obvious. Like, oh, this makes sense that they cross paths again.
I think all of them would be like. I mean, like at that point, I would almost like entertain they need to all meet up so they can connect their powers because they're hearing more and more stories of a dragon still around, and they thought all the
Right.
dragons were gone, and
Assemble a team.
we were because remember at the end, what is it? At the end of it, they're keeping track of where Drogon is. It Drogon?
I think he was the main
Drogon.
the biggest. Dragon.
Correct. Zach, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I thought it so, but I think at the end of the movie they're talking about, they're like, oh, where did we record him last? And they like documented it. And in
Oh,
the show,
yeah,
and then they
yeah.
like end it like there.
Like where he took Daenerys.
They're talking.
dead Daenerys.
Listen, you don't fucking just have a conversation in the end of a show. I mean, you do because it's Game of Thrones and they fucking hate us. But
Right.
you don't have an end of episode, like end of the show's thing where they're like, oh well, last time we saw him was here.
They probably were like, you know what, we'll have them say that just to have the open door to want to do something in the
Which they
future,
should.
possibly.
Which they should, because it
Absolutely
makes
they
them
should.
stupid money. It makes them so
Exactly.
much fucking stupid money. They thought House of the Dragon was going to be a flop. People were like, oh, it's too
No,
much Game
people
of
love it.
Thrones. Oh my god, it's going to be. People think it's almost better.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but I love the
I
show. It's
probably
still
wouldn't
great.
agree, but well, then again,
It's not better,
I'm still
but-
stuck on that same boat that I only watched half of the first season. But they just finished filming season 3,
I can't talk to them.
and I don't know when that's gonna come out. And I didn't even watch Dunk and Egg trailer.
Well, it didn't.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Did you watch it or not?
What? The trailer came out when?
A couple days ago.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, oh, yeah, so I
I
guess
saw
you
like the
didn't need
teaser.
it.
I saw the teaser of it
I
recently,
think
but I
that's
didn't.
all that did come out.
Okay, so then maybe that's what I saw. I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah, I didn't check that out either. But it seems interesting. Like people are saying that's like the timeline bridge between House of the Dragon, then Dunk and Egg, and then
Correct.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. I
You
mean,
know.
they're doing it, I think, the right way with trying to
think so,
connect
too.
everything. But
Yeah.
you know how it is.
You want me to do my number 2 also, and then
Yeah, do your
you
3 and number 2.
Okay. So yeah, 3 was Daenerys. 2 is Anakin Skywalker, Darth
Okay.
Vader. Now, really,
I know who his 1 is.
I think you might know it too. Who knows?
Who
I could have
knows?
just
Maybe I'm
maybe
wrong.
lost someone in my mind, but Vader is obviously like a number 1. He's the greatest villain of all time.
All the time.
And then once you get the prequels and really see how he turned, like he had 3 full movies to show how he turned bad, basically.
Yeah. Oh, it's
like,
yeah.
As much as people say the prequels, I think they do a great job doing that in a sense.
I think you got to go rewatch it. I recently just did my. I tell you I did my rankings? No. I mean, it ages fine. I did like a whole. I must have been sick or something. I did like a whole thing.
Yeah.
I did like a whole re-rank. No, I did like a whole re-rankings.
Of all Star Wars.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you did mention
Revenge of the Sith is my number 2.
Right. I
love
that movie.
And then Rogue One is my number 4 all time.
I do remember you saying that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I stick with that. And I honestly think that Rogue One could possibly be number 3 over New Hope. I really think so.
Wow.
I think New Hope is obviously like the nostalgia, which is what puts it up there, because I think obviously Empire Strikes Back is a better movie.
Yeah.
If you go watch what Rogue One did, I've said this forever. As a Star Wars fan, I was born and none of those movies were out. Right? It was only 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
So then when I watched them, I was pretty similar in age to then when those new movies came out. So I was watching then 1, 2, and 3. I was watching all this stuff and I was making my own lore. There wasn't Clone Wars. There wasn't this. There wasn't Bad Batch. There wasn't Rogue. There wasn't anything. So what are you doing? You're taking your action figures. You're creating scenarios. You're doing all this stuff.
I love that shit.
And that was my whole childhood. And what Rogue One was able to do by telling a compelling story with amazing characters, which turned into the possibly best Star Wars show of all time with Andor, because Andor season 1 and 2 does not miss a beat, and it is fucking amazing. Andor literally season 2 just won awards for some of the speeches and for some of the scenes and the acting that's going on. It's fantastic. So when you go back and you watch that is what you want in Star Wars. Now, again, Episode 4, New Hope, is like, obviously it's clunky. It's the first one. So, of course, it's not like CGI out the ass.
Right.
But when you go watch Rogue One, you're able to see the action that you wanted, the fight scene above. They're doing a fight scene in space while also being on the ground. That's what you want. You want to know why these battles happen. You want to know. They just say the Death Star plans got stolen, and in Episode 4 they blow it. Luke Skywalker runs he does the run, and then boom, and hits it.
Yeah.
That's it? No, why? Okay, well, because of all these things.
Exactly.
Because of all this stuff. Andor sets up Rogue One sets up that.
Yeah.
Just when I rewatch it, it just makes me so happy as a fan, because I'm like, that's the direction that was right. That was the correct way to do it.
Oh, I agree,
and
dude.
Looking back, I just like wish that Disney had been like, all right, cool. Yeah, no, I love that idea. You take this. Don't do the sequels until we have a concise story to tell. And then
a whole trilogy, a lined up story for all.
Listen, I didn't like JJ originally doing it. Like, I wasn't the biggest fan. I mean, I was fine with it, but I didn't love it. I thought I wanted someone a little grittier, but they kind of went safe with JJ. So I get it. Like, it was fine. But then when 7 came out, again, I'm a hater on 7 because I'm like, all right, it was just a copy of 4. Like, it's all it is.
Right.
But then when they made 8 and they're going into 8 and they're like, JJ's not directing it, it's like,
what happened?
Why? But like, what? Like, again, you're making a trilogy of movies with the concept.
Yeah.
It's not like you're making the Beatles movie where each one's a separate movie.
Right.
You're making and again, they're all separate movies in the same universe and the same timeline, whatever. Star Wars was purposefully, but that's the thing. It was meant to be story after story after story, and then. Not only that, when you do mess up Episode 8, which I know people in real life that think Episode 8 is the better of those movies, which crazy people.
The Last Jedi?
That's the middle one.
That's the Last Jedi.
Sure, I don't even. Yeah. I literally am not even kidding you when I tell you I could literally delete them all from my brain.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't. That's the one directed by Ryan Johnson.
Yes,
right?
correct.
I didn't. But as not as big of a Star Wars fan, I thought it was a decent.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's a decent movie, but it's the worst Star Wars movie. Like,
yeah, well, I know it's very much hated.
I mean, the battle scene is fine at the end, whatever. I mean, listen, the last movie is pretty bad too. The Rise of Skywalker is pretty fucking dog shit as well. But again, they rushed it, and then I think again it will always piss me off because it's like you did that with JJ, and you could have built a concise story with him and made it work.
Yep.
But you didn't. Then you put Ryan Johnson on, and it didn't work. And Ryan Johnson now has went on to have great success with Glass Onion and all that stuff. So it's like, who cares? He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't think about you. You guys can be as mad as you want. He does not care.
Right.
But then going into episode 9, where if you are a Star Wars fan, semi-Star Wars fan, just someone that's interested in something new, go online and look up the Colin Trevorrow cut of Star Wars Episode 9. I've talked about it on here before. There is a script or like a storyline of what that final movie was supposed to be like. It is so annoying, the movie we got, in comparison to the movie we could have had.
Sure.
And it's like every movie or everything to a degree has that, right? Like in sports, it's like that trade that could have happened and it never did. You find out, oh, it was going to happen, and then at the last minute it didn't. When you go online and you watch, it's like a 20-something minute video of like the story they were going to tell in that movie, and then you sit there and you're like, this was doable, and we decided not to after the first 2 movies having as much backlash and hate that they did.
100% right.
And then instead you were like, let's still play it safe in the last movie.
It was...
You fucked up. You fucked up on 7 and 8. Like, you messed up. You did not... Again, they made you $1 bajillion, but to the fans, you just made this pile of garbage. So 7 and 8 are bad, or like whatever, they're fine, they're mediocre. And then you can close it off. You can at least make people say, oh, like, I kind of enjoyed that. Like, it ended up working out in the end. And instead you're like, no, we don't. We're going to make you go direct the new Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah. So I think JJ came back for that last one to honestly try to salvage, try to fix
No, but it's
as much
because
as he could.
I don't know, I might be wrong, but I don't know if it's that Colin Trevorrow was told not to come back, or there was like a disagreement on the script writing or something.
I would assume more
there
of a
was
disagreement
there was
on
something there that they didn't agree with, and then they brought JJ back.
Yes.
And it's like, at that point it's like,
I'm surprised JJ wasn't like, nah, give me the whole trilogy. I do remember him saying, he's like, I just wanted to like get it off to the right foot, sort of deal, this new trilogy.
And he did. I mean, again, I can hate
too.
on it for a degree, but like, listen, if he had stuck on for 3 movies, I don't think I'd be as mad. I don't. But him doing the one, and like, again, the one I hate on, but it's not that bad. It's fine. It's like an enjoyable movie. My kids will watch it one day, kind of a thing, like whatever. Yeah. That'll be like a good like intro. Like, here, go watch that. It's not as violent.
Yeah.
But again, it's like you look back at it and you're like, damn, like, okay, and then they make 8 and you like take a leap with Ryan Johnson, you're like, why? Yeah. Why? Because again, all you had to do was give him his own movie. Just give Ryan Johnson his own movie. Let JJ do those 3 movies.
In that universe.
Like again, it's like you have all the, like, again, it comes out, Book of Boba Fett was supposed to be in a movie. It wasn't supposed to be a TV show, but then obviously with, like, COVID, like, they changed directions. Obi-Wan was supposed to be a movie, not a TV show. Mandalorian was supposed to be a movie prior to the TV show, and now it's a TV show going to a movie. Like... Yeah.
And what's your thoughts on that trailer?
I'm excited for that. It'll be fine.
It looks like the TV show.
I mean, it's gonna, but that's
like a TV show.
And I think I've said that. Like, it's going to be that. It's just going to be a certified TV show, like, movie. They just want people to go watch it, which everybody will, because it's Grogu.
I agree.
Everyone's gonna go watch it.
You think it'll be $1 billion movie at the box office? Because
if I was a betting man now, no. Do we know the rating? Is it PG-13?
Oh, most definitely. I would definitely say so.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think that a maybe.
Right, I think it might be right under it. Because also, no offense, we went and saw a resurgence in movies, now they're dying again.
I know. It's crazy.
Like, I'm used to this by now. Like, we've dealt with this our whole lives as movie fans. But recently, it's just, like, I was so excited because I saw a good string of movies for a while, and then now I'm like, what's even out? Tron. Killed Tron. Did you see that?
Yeah,
pulled the plug on the Tron legacy already.
I was never a big fan of Tron.
I wasn't either.
But it does have its like core fan base, and that's why they kept making the movies.
Well, because it's the old one, whatever. Yeah, but here's the thing. I saw Lights Camera Barstool, who's like, now they have a new name from Barstool. Now. They have a rebrand. Yeah. I saw them say it. It's hard to get fans to feel sympathy for Jared Leto, and that's 100% accurate.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like Jared Leto.
I don't like Jared Leto.
I mean, neither.
So, but I'm saying, how are you supposed to sympathize with a character you can't like because you don't like the guy?
I know.
Jared Leto was perfect in the, he did the,
Dallas Buyers Club.
No, but he did the WeWork TV show. Him and Anne Hathaway. It's a fantastic show if you want to do it. It's like a biopic movie, like a miniseries kind of a thing. It was on Hulu during, I think, like right after COVID or during COVID.
Yeah.
Great stuff. But that's the thing. He plays that part so well because he plays an arrogant prick, and he fits perfectly with it. Again, I don't know you in real life. I just know things that I've read online about you, and but there's a method acting. Daniel Day-Lewis is a method actor.
Classy method actor.
No, but like he's good at acting.
Well, that's all. There you go. There you go.
Again, 30 Seconds to Mars to acting.
Yeah,
that's what Jared Leto was.
Right.
Which is fine, good, respect. Listen, you got tons more money than me. Tons more
right.
money. You're doing better than I am. So it's the same thing as The Rock, the same argument, right?
Smashing Machine is doing terrible.
I know, but I've heard it's good. I've heard it's great.
And I heard the movie itself is good too.
Yeah, but
I want to see it.
But that's people that just don't. I think also, and obviously I hope not, but I think a lot of people are just like tighter with their money right now because like obviously everyone's convinced there's gonna be like a recession or something like that.
Not just that, but people look at a trailer and now like
it's so judgmental.
It's so judgmental. It was like streaming. Yeah, I'll go to the
in a month.
Streaming. Yeah, I'll go.
Well, why would I wait? Why would I go spend $30?
But
why would I go spend that money when I could wait for 2 months?
Well, that's part of it.
Especially now it's not 6 months till it comes out. It's a week and a half.
Right.
It's like, all right, no problem. It's on Disney. You're like,
I know.
It's on Disney. It came out yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
So, whatever. I mean, that's how it is.
Anyway, yeah, Vader is
nice little tangent.
Nice little tangent indeed. Vader is definitely just my number 2. Yeah.
Okay, my number 3 is Scar.
Good one.
Yep. So in the newest movie, I haven't seen the new Lion King movie, but I heard it was pretty good. Like, I mean, I heard people enjoyed it, and good kids movie, whatever. But like, there's a story to be told about how Scar is he turns, how he has his turning moment of becoming from a good guy to a bad guy or whatever.
And I'm pretty sure it's said in the original Lion King too. Like he was the one that was promised to be king. It's very much a Loki situation.
Correct. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Which is makes it that much more crazy. And honestly, like again, it's an intriguing story that I didn't think they'd ever touch Lion King, which was their golden goose.
I would have never thought a Mufasa movie.
Then they did.
Right?
And not only that, a Mufasa movie that is not too bad, which is interesting to me. You know what I mean? Apparently, probably bombed at the box office. Same thing, too. But
it might have. I don't remember.
I think it did okay, but
I wish they did that movie, even if it was the same script, whatever, but like in the classic animated form.
They'll never do that again.
Never.
They're never gonna touch it because kids aren't. They don't find it appealing anymore. But
they did reopen that animation department back up.
Did they?
They do want to go back to stuff like that.
I'd love that, but because they're smart. Because now we all have kids. We're having kids. We're growing families. We're doing stuff like that. So they should do that because then when we are hanging around and putting our kids in front of a TV and doing whatever, instead of watching Miss Rachel or Bob the Builder or all these YouTube people, we're gonna say, oh shit, there's a new Lion King. Oh shit, there's a new this. Oh shit, there's a new that from Toy Story, whatever. Correct.
To it, it's like okay, this is something I think I'll enjoy. And
that's the one thing that we hate on for Toy Story that we were like, we don't need this, but then you look back and you like it's a tearjerker because you watch this happen as we grew up.
Exactly. Like
no one else can connect the same way that we can because that movie came out when we were young. So then when we watched it when we were young, then the next movie came out, we were still young. Yep. We watched Andy becoming an adult, which then going back on episode 3 of it, we're like, oh shit, we saw that in high school.
Yeah.
We saw the demise of Toy Story in high school where your childhood, you're going off to college in a year to 6 months, you're then going from that point in your life to being an adult.
Yeah. They did that perfectly.
Perfectly.
At least with the first
perfectly.
Right?
The fourth one is still fine. Like it's still a good movie. But then even then, you're watching those ones, and then you go back to that movie because you're like, oh shit, now I'm like out of my adulthood. I've moved on. I've given things away. I've changed my life, and I've given it to another person.
Yeah.
And that's what you do. You clear out, you clutter. I don't fit these clothes anymore. I don't wear this stuff anymore. I don't have use these toys, shoes, clothes, whatever. And you get rid of it. And then it moves on to someone else, So it was a really compelling story. They did it the right way that way. So.
Speaking of Toy Story, I'll throw an honorable mention for this list.
Yeah.
The what's
Zurg.
his name? No, Zurg was always bad though.
No, but Zurg turns good, doesn't he?
Does he? I don't remember. I don't really remember. No, but that would be bad guy turned good. This is good guy turned bad.
But no, I know, but
Oh,
I'm saying, but then also, wait, was he a good guy and he turned bad?
Well, dude, I think that was the case in the Lightyear movie. Do you know who Zurg actually is in Lightyear?
Yeah, he's I didn't watch the movie, but
I didn't either. This is the only thing I know about it.
No, what who is it? I don't know.
It's Buzz himself, a future Buzz.
Oh,
He's Zurg. I thought that was cool. But I didn't watch the movie. I heard it was okay at best.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Yeah.
No, but who was I going to bring up? The good guy turned bad. The villain in Toy Story 2. Who's the guy with the... Pete.
Pete the Pioneer.
Something
Pioneer
like
Pete.
that.
Pioneer Pete?
I don't know. Pioneer Pete. I don't know if it was that. I don't know. But it's definitely something Pete. Stinky Pete. I think it's Stinky Pete. Are you looking it up? Yeah.
Stinky Pete.
It is Stinky Pete, yeah. And another one that was good turned bad, but he was always kind of bad the whole time, Lotso Bear from Toy Story 3.
Yeah, true.
You know? Just as we were speaking of Toy Story.
No, that's a good pull.
Yeah.
My number 2, Walter White.
Yeah, when I was eating dinner before, we were discussing it, and my parents brought up Walter.
I mean, probably just the easier of ones to pick.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, stereotypical, just like white middle class dude.
Yeah, right.
That, you know, ends up finding this crazy thing about himself and taking a wild turn.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing, compelling story. And I think the crazy thing about that is that people still root for him. And you know what I mean? Like, that's the crazy thing. You know, I think a lot of people love that stuff because they could root for the bad guy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, even though because they're not going to, you know, again, yeah, you're like, you know, they're not going to win, or you know that's not real, you know, it's not affecting people. So, like, yeah, you know, you could root for that person kind of a thing. So,
yeah.
You know, that's my 2.
Okay. Speaking of the AMC
I thought that would have been his 2 or his 1. I thought that would have been your 1.
I was thinking about it.
That's
I got
crazy.
another honorable mention for bad guy turned good.
Okay.
Negan.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
No. Oh well, yeah, and we could have also done who's Rick's right hand man in the early Shane.
Yeah.
Good guy turned bad. I mean, still a sleazeball, but then he goes full fucking ballistic in the post-apocalypse.
Yes.
Yeah, Negan, good guy or bad guy turned good. I mean, he's technically good guy turned bad guy turned good guy, but I think most people in the apocalypse are good people turned bad. Like most people.
Yes.
Not that again, like there's a lot of shitty people that survived it, whatever. But like the story about like Alpha and Beta. Beta was like a country singer, and like then he becomes like Beta, the bad guy, wears the mask, the guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
But you know, again, yeah. Listen, I liked Negan's character, still like it. I mean, you know, people are still watching those other spin-off shows of them.
Yeah.
I watch a guy online that does like a recap of them, like Man of Recaps, I think his name is.
Oh, cool.
Awesome stuff,
That is
dude.
a cool name. That's
Great fucking stuff.
Yeah.
Because if you're just like for that, I'll eventually probably watch it, but like right now is like I don't really want to catch back up on The Walking Dead. I was on the boat for so long. Then I got off the boat while other people were like, no, stay on. Then I got back on and was like, guys, it's actually getting semi-good. And people were like, no, it was so bad. Like, blah, blah, blah. So I've burnt myself so many times with Walking Dead that I can't go back. You know what I mean? I'm done with that.
Have you watched anything of new Gen V or no?
No,
I have not either.
I have not.
Single episode.
I don't want to watch anything of Gen V until the newest season is out, so I can just binge watch everything. I'm gonna watch Gen V and then go into it.
Yeah,
no. I won't watch back. I'll watch Gen V then watch that immediately. But I want to watch the. I want to wait until the boys are gonna release in November or whatever. I don't know when it is.
I think definitely next year. It might be November.
So let's just say it's January, whatever. Yeah. I don't. It doesn't matter. But I then watch Gen V in December. You know what I mean? Whatever it might be.
That's a good strategy. I might end up doing that too. We'll see.
Just like right before, just for content.
Right,
exactly.
Just
like to watch it.
It's definitely going to be a lot of build up.
Yeah, definitely.
For the last season. Okay. So you thought you knew who it is?
I thought it was Walter White. I thought it was Walter White.
Oh, you thought it was Walter White?
I thought that's your guy, so I really thought I was like.
It is Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan.
Wow.
Unlike Daenerys' arc in Game of Thrones,
but
there's a lot more build up to why he
turns to the dark side.
And his reason's somewhat legitimate, like in the worst way possible.
Okay,
you know
good,
what I'm saying?
good. We love that.
And he's just a sick bastard who wants to commit entire, like, genocide sort of
Oh,
deal.
that's good. We love that.
Oh, dude, it's a drastic
don't.
fucking turn. It's a drastic fucking turn. And plus I love that anime. I love Eren Yeager himself.
Yeah.
And the titan he beat, like, the giant he becomes and everything like that. And, people, that's another show that people were like, they really botched the ending.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people.
Okay, you liked it.
Loved it.
Okay.
Loved how it ended.
Okay.
Eren Yeager's my number one.
Mine's easy.
Is it Vader?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I thought so. When we first started the pod, I was like, I know he's on your list. But then you threw me for a loop.
When I said the other way.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
yes.
But that's the thing. That's what makes it that much more of a compelling story is that it's not only one Bay, but it's both.
Yes.
I mean, listen, episode 4, 5, and 6, this bad guy, you're like, holy shit, this guy's terrifying. We know that he was Anakin, but we don't know the backstory to it. We're like, wow.
Yeah.
Then 1, 2, and 3 come out. 1 is like, all right, we see him grow. 2, okay, we see him start to struggle. We see him start to, like, want to become an adult, but he's, like, also fighting it, but he's, like, being stubborn, and he's being influenced by being mad, and he kills the Tusken Raiders, and he's, gets his arm chopped off by Count Dooku because he's too aggressive, and all these things are leading up to it. And then in Clone Wars, to fill in that gap, you're seeing it continue to finally, piece by piece, and then episode 3 hits, and it just, it just does it, and it's so good.
He is the greatest villain of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time.
It's not an argument.
No.
I don't care if you're a Star Wars fan. I don't care if you're a Star Wars fan.
The most well known.
It does not matter. Like, you could say whoever you want, Voldemort, you could say Galactus, you can say, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Who would you say is the other person that would give, if anything, a little bit run for his money for that title? I have one person in mind.
Joker.
Okay. Not a bad one. I was going to say Thanos.
I mean, like, Joker, Thanos,
maybe Doom once that
Green Goblin was like a really good one in the
iconic,
the original
villains.
one that was the first
of
one.
course,
So like I think maybe
Goblin is up there, I would say.
Voldemort is a really good one
Voldemort's
for that.
definitely up there for that too. Yeah.
Lord of the Rings could be.
Yeah. Who is it? Who's the main? Is it
Sauron?
Yes, correct.
There you
Correct. The Eye.
I had to pull it. I had to fucking go into my memory.
I knew that name too, and I still
But,
don't know those motherfucking things.
Which is insane.
Yeah,
It's so you're so silly. You're such a silly boy. You're so. I want you to get sick. I don't want you to get sick, but you need to get sick and you need to watch those fucking movies because you will appreciate it so much. I don't care if you watch the fucking Godfather. I don't care.
I say before this ends, I need to give a full review on that trilogy. So, which means I need to watch it quite soon.
Oh my god, yeah, you're running out of time. To
yeah.
that
But
done.
you know what? I think that's something that needs to happen for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you have to, but we're gonna figure it out with Frank. But yeah, I mean, listen. But Anakin Skywalker, my number one, locked in. Again, amazing storytelling. I think I hated on Hayden Christensen so much. I'll be the first one to say, and I owe you the biggest apology, dude. I am so sorry because you gave me so much great joy. And as I matured and watched the movie more and realized, I'm like, oh, this is the person he's playing. Because I didn't like that he didn't show emotion. His emotion was so bland and he was so just like stone-faced, like Keanu Reeves, like, oh, and I was like, why? I was like, I want this guy fighting. And then the more I got older and I realized how his acting was, and I realized I was like, oh my God, like this is what we wanted. We wanted to see his battle. We wanted to see why he's reacting that way. We wanted to see that he's struggling with this decision. Yeah. And again, Obi-Wan is a bad show. It's not a good show, but the fight scene between the two of them and the monologue that they deliver is it doesn't have its fantastic. It's fantastic. The way that his mask gets cut open and he says, like Anakin is gone, I am what remains.
Yeah.
Is I swear top 5 Star Wars moments of all time. I really think so.
Yeah. I
because unfortunately, it's in a bad piece of property. Like, it's in a bad show that people don't like. But I will watch. I will probably leave here and rewatch
like
that
on you,
soon.
like just that.
I will just throw it on
YouTube.
because it is just so good. And these two people that spent so much time together, actually, Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor, you can see the chemistry in the conversation they're having, as well as their characters are doing that. So I just think there's no one else in timelines. Doesn't matter who it is, to watch him, Anakin, be a bad guy, then Anakin be a bad guy in a cartoon, Anakin be a bad guy in live action again, Anakin be a bad guy in whatever it might be, video games, whatever.
Sure.
There's no one that beats him. He is the number one good to bad guy and bad to good guy. Yeah. So I think that's the other argument to have is like him in the episode 6 of like him realizing that my son is going to turn to the dark side if I don't save him. And if like, you know, like I need to do this right now and I can save my son, which I couldn't do to myself, and sacrificing himself the way he did was
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. Thank you for giving me decent Star Wars stuff.
I just thought of one.
Okay.
A character in the world of DC that I would honestly, I'm gonna just call it that it's too late right now, but I'll just have him as an honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
I would kind of want to replace Light, the first person I said, with this person, Red Hood.
Oh.
Who is it's Jason Todd Robin.
Yep.
Who gets killed by Joker.
Yep.
He thinks that Batman abandoned him because Batman thinks he's dead.
Yep.
Comes back as the Red Hood as like not like a villain, but like
not a good
an anti-hero.
Yep.
Killing people and everything like that, doing his own thing.
Well, that's like I mean, not for a very long time, but like Ronin.
Oh,
Hawkeye.
Well, Hawkeye. I was thinking of another Ronin too. You know what other Ronin? The last Ronin. Do you know who that is?
No. What from?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, that movie's coming out soon, right?
They're making a video game of it. And I think they're also making a rated R movie of it.
That's what I thought. Yeah. It'd be interesting.
Do you know which turtle it is? Don't say, because I don't want to spoil it for the audience that watches. Out of the four turtles, which turtle do you think is like this?
In the comments, put what turtle you think it is.
That like this brooding, like violent.
I think I know who it is, but I won't say it.
Well, who do you think it is?
Well, who do you think?
Who
are you gonna not tell?
No, I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Everyone's gonna see it.
I just want to know if I want to know your guess.
Is it Michelangelo?
I'm not gonna tell you if it is.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
You're gonna have to look it up on your own, dude.
In the comments, tell me who it is. Thanks.
All right, we'll end it there right now. This was a pretty nice, short and sweet episode we got here going on. All right. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. If we missed out on anybody, throw it in the comments below.
DM me.
On good guys that turned bad, or even the bad guys that have turned good at the end. Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Loggin On. Luke, thank you for joining this
Of course.
episode.
Tell me who your favorite is and tell me why it's not Darth Vader and you're wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
See ya.
All right, guys. Peace out and good night.
Cheers! 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 Oh, I know it.
Whoa! How you know it?
If you don't know it, you need to leave.
Like not even
I know what this is.
I would hope so.
3, 2, 1.
Sangria!
I'm not going back in for that one. I'm telling you.
Listen. I love sangria. 0.
I'm here from the 0 and the high.
Yes, 100%. So let's start off with the highest scores.
Okay. Well, I said my favorite is sangria. This was really good. Not the best sangria I've ever had, but still good. All she needs is a little fruit, and she's a 10.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely sticking by the 0. It's juice, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it's like very juicy, but like with this artificial sweetness that maybe some ice and fruit will help the situation.
Yeah.
Maybe a 2.